everyone. It's so nice to have you join me today as I read one of the devotions from my book, Devotions for the Artist at Heart. And I am excited to not only read you some of the devotions from my book, but also to invite you to an art challenge to get you started on your art journey this year. I know a lot of people who are following my Facebook page have purchased the book. Some of you haven't, and you can still participate in the activities even if you haven't purchased the book, but it'll give you an idea of what this book is about and what the devotions are like in here. So we are going to go through 3 of the devotions, one today and another one in a couple days and another a few days after that. And that will give you time to work on the art challenges at the end of the devotion. And you have until January 15th. All you have to do is post in the Facebook conversation the picture that you create that's inspired by the devotion that we read together. And I do have to let you know, the artwork can be amazing, but it doesn't have to be. It is just, whatever you were able to create, something that maybe God spoke to you as you were creating it, and post it. We're not voting on whose artwork is the best. Of course, because it's on Facebook, you can like other people's posts and encourage them from what they have posted. But the point of putting our artwork up is, well, you do get to enter a draw, and if you win, you can pick one of 3 pictures that actually come from this book. But it's actually just to get you in the habit of creating art. And that's the goal for this year. I want to inspire you to create artwork, but also to work on creating art while connecting with God. And today, our first devotion is from page 66 in the book, and it is titled Beautiful Words. And before you read the devotion, I have a passage to encourage you to read from Ephesians chapter 4, verses 25 through 29. And I have a selected verse at the top, which is verse 29, which reads, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen." So today we are reading about the beautiful words that God gives us and that we can share with others. So this is an experience that I have had. If you go for a walk downtown in almost any city, it won't take long before you find some graffiti. The tag often stands out on a formerly pristine wall. Someone has taken it upon themselves to express themselves by placing a name or symbol to show they were there. Or maybe they've written a curse word or statement to reflect their opinions. People have a need to be creative and express themselves, but it's unfortunate that property is destroyed in the process of writing graffiti, and that such negative and hurtful words are shared through art. Thankfully, there are people in our city who take it upon themselves to do a better job. I'm thankful for the beautiful murals which beautify an otherwise plain space. But there are also walls of graffiti that are commissioned to make the area beautiful. It is wonderful to see the talents of artists used in a more positive manner. One local graffiti artist was hired at our church to paint his work on the walls of our youth room. He realized his skill and found a positive outlet for his creativity. He painted Jesus on the cross with one word on either side, reading, "Jesus saves." Richard Phillips only paints his graffiti on walls when he's given permission, and he shares the gospel message in his work. Our words are very important, and we should be careful how we use them. In a moment, thoughtless or malicious words can really hurt someone. Writing words on a wall can be a visual reminder of how much more permanent these words can be in our hearts. However you speak or share your words, make sure that you carefully consider how they affect others. Are you building people up, being kind and encouraging? Or are you being hurtful, unkind, or tearing people down? Whatever you speak, be wise with your words. And for today's art challenge, I challenge you to choose a word that reflects how God sees others or how God sees you. What would be a good word of encouragement? Write that word in your artwork and embellish the letters, maybe with patterns or colors, and add more affirming words that support what God says about those He loves. I look forward to seeing what creations you have using words that affirm. And I will see you next time when we read another devotion from Devotions for the Artist at Heart.